Welcome to this quick video on how to copy criteria from documents in ePerformance. In this quick video, I'll show you several ways to speed up the process of defining criteria by utilizing the system's copy features. Let's dive in. As a manager, when you're in the define criteria stage, it can be challenging and time-consuming to add each criteria one at a time for each of your multiple direct reports manually. We're going to cover some solutions for that today. Starting with an open and current evaluation for a direct report, you'll want to start by clicking Add Item. What pops up is a small window with 3 radio buttons. And while you're probably familiar with the first option, Add Your Own Item, we're going to go into depth on the 2 other options you can click at this point. The second one of these options listed will prompt you through a series of steps allowing you to copy an item directly from your own evaluation. This could be helpful if, for example, a manager and their direct reports share similar job roles or responsibilities, and there's common goals and objectives that apply to both positions. The last one of these options listed will prompt you through a series of steps allowing you to copy an item directly from a member of your team's documents. This can be really helpful if you are the manager of a large team where the roles and responsibilities of the employees are relatively similar, or in other words, if you've established a set of common evaluation criteria that can be applied to all team members. So let's try the second option listed. Copy an item from my documents. When doing this yourself, mark the radio button and click Next. After clicking Next, you will be shown a window like the one pictured here, which will be a snapshot of all the criteria existing in your current performance evaluation. The window will prompt you to select the checkbox next to each criteria item you want to add to the open evaluation you're working on. When you've finished making your selection, just click Copy. All the criteria will then be displayed on the Functions and Goals tabs of the evaluation you have open in order with a date and a timestamp. Okay, now to cover the final method of adding criteria, which is Copy from my team's document. Just as before, you'll select the appropriate radio button and click Next. After clicking Next, you'll be shown a window like the one pictured here, which will be a snapshot of all your team's documents, historic and current. Since this is a comprehensive list, I want to point out that there are a few ways to refine the results you're shown. If you enter a first and last name, but input no date range, the search will generate and return all the evaluations over time for that one individual. If you were to leave the first and last name blank, but input a time period, you would be returned all evaluations for all employees reporting to you in the given time frame. Lastly, if you were to select annual or probationary in the document type field, you would be returned with only the probationary or only the annual evaluations for all your direct reports, both historic and current. Refining the search will help greatly in locating the correct evaluation you wish to copy from. Once you've located the correct evaluation, click the Select button on the right to be brought to a list of criteria defined on that employee's specific performance evaluation. You'll then need to select the checkbox next to each item you want to copy and carry over. If you'd like more details about any of the items, you can simply click on the item's title to view the description. Once you've made your selection, click Copy to continue. All the criteria added will then be displayed on the Functions and Goals tabs in the order they were added to the evaluation with a date and a timestamp. As you may have noticed, in the upper right corner of each criterion, there are 3 familiar buttons. These are Copy, Edit, and Delete. What I'm now going to demonstrate is yet another way you can use the copy function to your advantage. This method is great if you still want to save time, but don't have any prior evaluations in ePerformance you can pull criteria from. Let's say that over the course of the year, your department hired 3 new financial analysts who are all responsible for processing purchase orders. As a manager, you don't process purchase orders, so you can't copy that specific criteria from your own document. And since these are newer team members, they don't have historic documents you can copy from either. In this situation, the copy button is your friend. Open one of the evaluations to manually write in the criteria, save it, and then click on the copy icon. This will prompt you to paste it to any of your other direct reports documents in the same evaluation period. A window will pop up asking for your OK to carry this over to the other evaluations and letting you know that it's saving in the process. After clicking OK, you'll see another window showing all the current evaluations assigned to you. Select which employees need this item carried over to their evaluation and click Continue. This will conclude the copy to other documents function, enabling you to save time even if you don't have something to copy from initially. Thanks for watching this video on copying from documents. I hope you found it helpful and informative.